we have some pretty big news and reveals in the world of Dragon Ball Legends, and it's with the fact that we now have a hint towards who the 7th anniversary characters will be and what the main theme will be, at least for part 1 and co. So let's get straight into it. A lot of people have speculated that it will be Tournament of Power based, and well, in regards to whether that's true or not, let's see. Indeed, it is true. So the units that they tend to advertise before the 7th year anniversary tend to be a hint towards what tag that they are focusing on. And of course, that will be the Universal Survival Saga / Tournament of Power. So obviously this is a free golden Frieza that we'll have, event exclusive. It says, Frieza supports allies just by staying undefeated. Every turn it counts, allies will recover health and all enemies will receive more damage 3 times. If one or more allies have a certain tag, Frieza will support allies yet again upon defeat. Now, as far as I know, free-to-play units generally do not help carry a team, but it is still, good for free users and people who don't want to, pay. Plus, it's just good. It's just a good extra thing in general. With the Universal Survival Saga being focused on for this 7th anniversary, I would say that it is indeed time. Yep, time again for Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku to come back. It has been, 3 years since we've had a complete Ultra Instinct Goku unit. To me, it is all but obvious that we will have a complete Ultra Instinct Goku unit in this 7th year anniversary, because who else are they really gonna put? Goku and Frieza? Already done. Goku and Vegeta? Done. Jiren? Come on, let's be real here. He's gonna be a sparking unit. There's no way that they would have him as a headliner, as an Ultra or Legends Limited unit. The only other character who I think is worthy enough of being a headliner would be a Goku /Frieza /17 trio unit for the game, which is actually possible, but whether they will do that or not, especially for this anniversary, is kind of unknown at the moment. So for now, let's be real here. Complete Ultra Instinct Goku, he's the strongest version of Goku. He's one of the most iconic versions of Goku in Dragon Ball Super. And we've had so many Ultra Instinct sign units that it is, in fact, time for us to get a new MUI Goku. Now, whether he will be an Ultra or transforming is where we kind of have to start thinking about that at the moment. Whether he will be for part 1 or part 3 is also another factor. But for this, let's kind of assume that he is for part 1 of the anniversary, of the 7th year anniversary. So let's go over what his intros could be. So obviously Ultra Instinct Goku, here is one intro that could be possible. You could have the fighter's style type of intro. Let's take a look.
Lord Beerus, help me test out this power. Now then. This is the perfect chance to test out your Ultra Instinct. The gap between us is getting smaller and smaller.
So I think that could work as a very good intro. It's very quick, short, sweet, and he just, as he goes in from Ultra Instinct sign to complete Ultra Instinct, his shirt goes off and then he goes into battle. Very simple, very easy. That's one way, that's one objective way that they can do it. Another way is the Legends story mode thing that they did in 2022. So if you're not caught up with the backstory behind this, we had a 7th year and we had a anniversary event for Ultra UI where he went from UI sign to complete Ultra Instinct and was facing off against Broly, Jiren, and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. A bit of a mess, but let's take a look at that clip.
Let's get started. Let's battle past our limits. I'll fight with Ultra Instinct. This is where the real fight starts.
So yes, that is indeed another way that they can handle complete Ultra Instinct Goku's intro. Now, the big question remains as to how the banners will be set up. If they decide to have Ultra MUI Goku for part 1 of the 7th year anniversary, then they have to set it up in a way so that it is different from how it usually is. If they just put complete Ultra Instinct Goku as an Ultra for the 7th year anniversary, sure, everyone will go into it and they'll lose a lot of Chrono Crystals and money, but the team setup will not be very good because there isn't enough characters and enough Zenkai units that are relevant at the moment that could hold their own. So what they would have to do, I believe, would be like a double banner where you have complete Ultra Instinct Goku as an Ultra in one banner, and then for the other banner you have a complete set of different characters. So in this case, they could have a Ultra banner with MUI Goku, and then they could have a Legends Limited banner with another character. Maybe like I don't know, could possibly be like a trio Android 17 or Android 17, Frieza, and Goku, which would actually be very good and would entice people to summon on the second banner, because these people, they sure love their money and they sure love milking people however they want. Or it could just be like another Legends Limited character, like I don't know, like a Jiren or a Vegeta or some other type of character. I did say that Jiren wouldn't be able to carry, but I'm just throwing ideas out there. But that's the way I feel that's one way that they could do this. Another way is that it is an Ultra Instinct Goku for the first part of the anniversary, in which case they just have a complete different character. In this case, it could be anyone. So I do think that the one main banner for the 7th year anniversary will be Tournament of Power based. That's just all but confirmed. But the second banner, it could be another strong character, which I don't know who it could be at the moment because I feel like we've exhausted all of our options. And then maybe for the third part of the anniversary, which they've done like a year or two ago, they could have complete Ultra Instinct Goku for part 3. So yes, I do think that he is definitely going to be a headliner, or at least a headliner of either the first part of the anniversary or the third part of the anniversary. Or I could just be completely wrong and they have a transforming MUI Goku and another character for the first part of the anniversary with a double banner. And then for the third part of the anniversary, maybe they do something GT related or Diamond related. I mean, all of these I think are possible. If you wanted to argue that Ultra MUI Goku isn't going to be part of the first year anniversary, I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. But I do think that he is going to be in the 7th year anniversary, part 1 or part 3, in some shape or form. But yeah, let me know what you think, and be sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.